Whoa.
Whoa.
Wait, what? Wait. You didn't even check. You didn't check the microphones or anything.
They're already checked.
Rose is.
Barky.
Go Barky, says Rose.
See, I was going to say something. I got thrown off by our producer over here behind the camera, Rose Arias. The Florida Panthers have defeated the Carolina Hurricanes 6-2 thanks to a 5-goal third period.
Yeah.
Well, it was answered, but 5-goal third period by the Florida Panthers.
It was
to go
answered.
3. Yeah, it was answered.
Late.
Yeah, very, very late.
Like the answering machine had picked up already.
Yeah.
It had gone to voicemail.
Garbage time goal.
Yeah.
I think it was on a power play as well.
It was.
So,
It happened so fast nobody noticed it. Nobody cared.
Yeah, nobody cared at all, considering how well they played in the third period. And I think it was because of the peanut butter that Brad Marchand ate during the second period. We saw a highlight of that.
It's the PB impact. We got to find out, was it Jiffy? Was it Skippy? I don't know. What are the peanut butter brands? Jif. Yeah.
Peter Pan.
Right? Like, what was it exactly? Because clearly it was tied 1-1 after 2 periods. They had some peanut butter in the second intermission, and they came out like gangbusters. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was a bit of a war of attrition for the first 2 periods in this one. Sam Reinhart did not play. Obviously, took that hip check from Sebastian Aho, and ended up getting hurt and was not in the lineup. He was replaced by Jesper Boquist, who had a pretty sick goal in the third period.
He did. He had 2 goals tonight, I believe. He had that first goal, got the Panthers going. I think it was a little bit of a deflection. But, as you said, 1-1 game after 2 periods, definitely more of a expected game, what we saw in the first 2 periods. I think Paul Maurice actually said that after the game, that's the kind of game that you would expect this series to be. But the series has not been that. It's been that in a couple periods here and there. But now you're looking at 3 games in. The Panthers have scored 16 goals, Roy, on the Carolina Hurricanes. That's pretty shocking, and they don't seem to be having any signs of slowing down.
The Panthers lost 8-2 to Lucerainen in the first period on a boarding major in a game misconduct. That was a bit of a soft major, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was a weird play. Like, he looked like he kind of hooked him a little bit and softed. Was it Blake that went into the boards?
Yeah, it was Jackson Blake.
Yeah, he softened his momentum a little bit, and then his head went in. It was a nasty-looking hit. I don't know if there was much intent there for me, too. He's not that kind of player at all.
No.
At the end of the day, it was a 5-minute major that the Panthers did what? They killed it.
Yeah.
They took him to Shutdown City. I think
Shutdown City early.
I believe you're the one that pointed out.
No, they actually went into the third period as opposed to what they had been doing lately, which is taking teams to Shutdown City in the second period.
Yeah. Well, I think, did you point it out that the Panthers had just as many shots on that penalty kill on the 5-minute major as Carolina did?
No, I think you did, actually.
Oh, well.
Maybe you.
I thought it was Roy. Maybe it was me. I don't know. But either way, it was pretty impressive how 5-minute major, Carolina, it was still 1-1 at that time. The game was wide open. Yep. And Florida's PK came up big.
Yeah. Nico Mika. Thank you, Rose. Stugotz by Alexander Barkov. Okay. Alexander Barkov did not have a shot attempt going into the third period.
No, his line only had 1 shot attempt going into the third period, and that was from Evan Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I called him out on Twitter, and
so did I.
And we ate a little bit of humble pie happily for the way that they came out in the third period.
It was delicious pie.
Yeah, it's always good when you're in the Eastern Conference Final, 1 win away from going to the Stanley Cup for the 3rd straight year. Whether it's peanut butter or humble pie, it all tastes good right now.
Nico Mikkola had 2 goals in this game as well, but he ended up he wasn't necessarily tripped on purpose, but he ended up taking a spill and went face first into the boards, left the game, did not come back. Didn't need to.
No, and fortunately, Paul Maurice did say afterwards that he thinks Mikkola is going to be fine. It looked scary. It was a violent kind of stumble into the boards. He left the ice holding his right arm, but it seems like all is good, and hopefully Game 4, maybe Reinhart comes back, maybe Mikkola's there, maybe they go to the Stanley Cup Final again. I don't know. There's a lot that could happen.
Well, we will find out on Monday, on Memorial Day, when the Panthers face the Carolina Hurricanes in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Final. If the Panthers win, they go on to face either Dallas or Edmonton.
Please, Dallas.
In the Stanley Cup Final.
Dallas.
Okay, hold on. All right, because she keeps talking. Say something.
Dallas, please, not Edmonton. Please, please, please.
That's our intrepid reporter, Rose Arias.
Yeah. Unless Rosie, they suddenly start offering direct flights to Edmonton, no thank you.
WestJet?
I don't know. Does WestJet fly out of Fort Lauderdale? I'm not sure. But we got to figure something out, guys.
Yeah, well, hopefully, we will be there. Most likely we will be there in either games 5 or 7 if it goes that far. But the way the Panthers are playing, who knows? Might be a sweep.
Might be a sweep.
So,
don't jinx it.
Rose says don't jinx it. She
Rose had the Oilers swept in round 1. So
I already jinxed them, so don't jinx it.
For Rose Arias, that's David Drork. My name is Roy Bellamy. This was Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Panthers win 6-2. We will be here on Monday. Hopefully, Rose will bring her own microphone and talk during the post game on that one. The Hockey Show is on Friday. We will see you then.